What's going on, everybody? So I'm here at my dad's place, Coach Transmissions. My mom got injured back in September. She fractured her foot. I've been here since September, here helping in the family, running the family business, rebuilding trannies. So rebuilding these right here, rebuilding all this, and that's what I've been doing since September. Just helping run the family business. And that's why I was slacking on actually installing the rear coilovers for the Impala. So before I even start getting into installing the rear coilovers, I just want to address a little bit of the updates for the front coilovers. What I found is an issue with the coilovers. And even it's not necessarily the coilover, it's just from the factory. The way they design the shock mount is it's kind of weird. I'm not sure how to explain it, but I've always had a front sound or a noise coming from the front of the car. When I had the iBox and I had the stock shocks, and then even when I lowered it, the 2-inch springs, and I put nitro drop techs, there was some odd noise that always was coming from the front, and I could never figure out why. So when I saw the rear coilovers, that noise went away. So I was like, okay, maybe it was just something in the springs or something in that, right? So lo and behold, that noise started coming back. That same noise from pretty much the iBox, right? So I started looking, and I was like, it can't be anything I just installed. Everything's brand new. Everything's been greased, the whole nine. So lo and behold, I figured it out, and I'm about to show you what I found out, and this will probably help everyone else with the same similar noise, which is a little squeaking noise coming from the front of the car. Now, this only applies to people who actually changed all the front components of the suspension. Mine are all Pro Forged, steering, end links, everything, the whole nine, right? So that only applies to people who have done the complete front end rebuild on these cars. This only applies to them. And because I did it and the sound did not go away. But now that I figured it out, the sound has completely gone away. So I'm going to go to the car and I'm going to show you what I found, and hopefully this helps you guys out. Alright, so this is what I'm going to show you guys. Well, since I've been here at my dad's shop and my dad hasn't been here, and it has been just me and my uncle, I've had time to actually diagnose this. So if you guys take a look, I'm going to zoom in. Alright, so you see that? On this side, this is the updated version that I did. So my uncle had this bushing. This is from that bushing is huge. It's actually from like a big diesel truck. So I don't know the part number. I'm gonna start looking into it, because once that breaks, eventually over time, I'm gonna have to replace it. But that noise, what ends up happening is, you see that corner edge right there. See where my finger's at? See that corner edge where the washer is? What ends up happening is that from these cars, let me zoom back out. So with these cars, what ends up happening is, no matter how straight you actually get that shock, even though this is a coilover, it still moves to the side and hits the frame. So my other idea would be to cut that side off a little bit, but since that bushing is really big and it doesn't hit, that solution solved the problem. So again, if you already did the front, I did all the front suspension on the car. I did everything. And here's another thing too: when you guys lower these cars, the sway bar end links actually have an issue with braking, and that's what I've been experiencing so far. A couple of solutions is to make a custom sway bar end link, but that's for another video. But again, this is for factory stock shocks and these coilovers, they all have the same issue. Since I had the eye box, since I had the other springs, and then the coilovers, the same sound started happening, and that's your issue. So if you guys already did the front end like I did, and you still hear that little squeak that you hear going over bumps or just going over roads, it's gonna be that. So I just want to give you guys a quick update before I start doing the rear coilovers. I hope this video helps out a lot of you. I know it's a short video, but I just want to do that real quick. And if you guys have any solutions for this bushing that you see, or maybe someone else already figured this out of that bushing, if someone already has a part number for that, again, I don't know what the part number is, but it's a huge bushing, and it's actually helping out eliminate the noise. And so far I've put maybe 400 miles and it has not broken, and it has not made a single noise. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was very quick and short, and I'll see you guys in a bit.